So it is exactly now not 7:20, because this clock is like fast by 3 minutes. So it's like 7:17, and it's Sunday, and I'm already out of the house. I'm a little too chipper for not having caffeine. That's kind of funny. But maybe I have some residual from a cold brew I had yesterday. Why am I up so early? Today is October 8th. It is the last day that the T2 Terminator experience is open at Universal Studios Orlando. And in my head, that said, I should go for it, like I did with Disney Quest. But I learned from doing the last day of Disney Quest that you cannot show up around the time that you think they're already open and expect to get in pretty quickly. So, because that took me, I'm gonna link that somewhere on the screen, but that took me like 4 hours just to get in the moment at which I got there. So Universal opens at 8 a.m. So hopefully I might get there just after the gates open. I may stop for some kind of sustenance or not. I'm going to look to see if there's any other person waiting in the waiting in the line to get to Terminator. I might run to Starbucks that's inside of Universal and then pop my butt down and wait. So I meant to grab a book before I left the house. Forgot to grab a book. But I do have a notebook. I have some ideas I need to get out onto paper, and hopefully that'll be enough to occupy me for the potentially 2.5 hours before the first showing of T2 this morning. Yay! I feel like I should stop at Dunkin'. There's a Starbucks in Dunkin' right at this corner, and I'm like, I should stop there. It's gonna be a long time. No, gosh, and I'm actually tired. Now, the one advantage I have right now is the fact that you see these clouds, they are dark. They are very, very dark. I think because there was, hopefully I didn't stop recording. I didn't stop. Okay, cool. Hurricane Nate, which was Tropical Depression 16, I believe, which turned all the way to a Cat 1 hurricane, maybe a Cat 2, unfortunately hit the Gulf and was projected to head towards Louisiana and like the Florida Panhandle today, which really sucks for Louisiana and really sucks for the Panhandle, because it was probably like, okay, it's all gonna be chill the rest of this year. You know what? Everything's gonna be fine. I mean, like, a Category 1, Category 2 is not fun. I know, obviously, New Orleans, and, you know, it's been a few years since Katrina, but still, I don't know what they did with their building codes after that. I lived in Miami in 1992, and Hurricane Andrew flattened a lot of Miami. You know, it's a great place to go visit. People love Miami Beach. But real residents of the greater Miami area and all the way down into Homestead had so much issues past Andrew, to the point where it changed how buildings can be made now in Miami permanently. Like, I realized with my job that I work at now, a restaurant that I used to work at, they're trying to open up a stores in Miami, and they're just like, oh, we're getting held up because of building codes. Building codes are really strict about the fact of, you must be able to withstand a hurricane with this building. You can't be having like horrible windows. You need to have some shutters or something, or these need to be like some impact glass, as a way to make sure like none of your stuff is falling off and like destroying another building at the same time. I look crazy. This guy's looking at me like, who are you talking to? But, you know, Louisiana had, you know, it's a lot of stuff near well, specifically like New Orleans, it's near water. Anything against the water, that's like crazy amount of issues. You know, they're building some places up. They're building them. They built some of them back up on stilts, but not everything. And some of these places that still survive were kind of historic buildings. So I hope the best for them. Even though it's a Cat 2, you never know. Sometimes the biggest issues is not the hurricane itself. It's the amount of rain that falls. I'm going to stop recording right now until I get to the park so that I'm not rambling. But I also got Dunkin' Donuts. Well, I got a bagel. Plain bagel, because they didn't have peanut butter. And I'm going to try to drive safely, like I should be doing, because I shouldn't be recording and driving, but I am paying attention to the road. Bye-bye. It's not quite 8 o'clock, but people are filing in through the parking lot, and I don't think I'm going to make it for if they do anything special for opening, but I tried. And it's going to be an interesting morning, as I forgot I'm still wearing jeans, but I threw a pair of shorts in my bag, so if I can find a locker, I may put my stuff away, change, and put my stuff away again in a different locker, and get this all taken care of. Again, I'm recording off my phone, so this image stabilization is not going to work, but a lot of people are here for Universal. Some people stopped at Starbucks, probably because I think Islands isn't open to maybe like 8. I don't know, but I see a lot of people heading right for Universal. Not as many heading left, but like I said, 8 o'clock Universal. I think Islands is 9. But then again, I think with annual pass, it may be opening before, but I don't know. I never looked at it, but there is a side perk where you can get in early with your annual pass on certain days. I'm gonna have to figure that one out later. First rides are running, or they're doing technical run through, because I already see Rip Ride Rocket is already live. Then again, maybe I could have gotten in early at Studios today with my pass. Why didn't I get here sooner? But okay, it's fine, because I'm not here for the rides today. I'm specifically here for one reason, and one reason alone, and that is T2 Terminator saying goodbye. Okay, too dramatic, but that's okay. We'll see. Okay, I'll admit I'm re-recording this because I don't know if it was really loud where I was, because the speakers were everywhere, but it's barely after 8 o'clock. There's definitely people already in the park. I'm not sure if it was because early admission for pass holders or not. I haven't looked up those dates, but the park is open definitely, because it is already after 8. My alarm went off. I'm going to go ahead, get in, and see what I have to do or what I can do to get to Terminator today and get there like quick. I may actually even spend the money for a fast pass. Maybe. I mean, coming to inside, it was actually a little surprising. There was one woman completely empty. No one saw her. And I went right for her and got right in. So my first stop is to figure out when they can start letting you line up for T2 Terminator in 3D. There is a guy sitting out front probably telling people that. So depending on when I can first start to line up, who knows, maybe I'll go do Minions this morning. So there he is. There's this nice guy up here. I'm gonna have to ask a question. Oh my gosh, you're from PR? Did you talk to family?
I only got a brother over there who's going through heck.
Oh.
Still no water, still no electricity.
Okay. Well,
but he's doing good, you know.
All right, that's good. Well, thank you, Mr. Rob from PR for Cyberdyne Systems. Now I know I got a while before I could get into line, so I'm gonna go ride probably Minions, which is probably up high. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I may even get an express pass just in case, but because I haven't been forever, and he said that there's not much in the queue, so maybe the express pass may be a good idea, but like they don't start lining up until the front doors are open, so I have a feeling he may also be telling people not to try and line up outside the building. I'm gonna try to get into Minions, which Minions is already at a 20-minute wait, so I'll hop in there and I'll double check just in case people have made their own makeshift line after I get out. Because I could see that happening. I could see that happening like crazy. So, again, heading towards Minions. And it's 20 minutes. I got 20 minutes. Because again, it's just barely after 8 o'clock. So I got more than 2 hours to wait to get in for the 10:30 showing of Terminator. All right, I'll be back.
You didn't hear that. Anyway, yes, you will be turned into minions. Months ago, my chief scientist, Dr. Navarro, created a device that could turn everyday boring civilians like you into minions. At first, there were a few minor snags.
So I like this Despicable Me ride. It's kind of funny because I wonder if it's on the exact same track as it was for Jimmy Neutron and the Hanna-Barbera ride before that. It's kind of funny to me because, of course, the Despicable Me franchise is now ran on its technically 4th movie, if you include the Minions. So that ride will still be relevant for about another 5-10 years. I want to do something else. They've got a Sing It show at 9:40, but that's too close. Wow. Jimmy Fallon's only 5 minutes. The horror makeup show is at 10, but luckily they're going to be around for a little bit longer, so I'm not pushing that one. I may actually go ahead and try pumpkin juice because I've never tried it. It's vegan, and I'm not vegan fully. I go with the technical thing. I'm not even really vegan. I'm not vegetarian. I do occasionally still enjoy some milk, dairy, and meaties, but I try to cut that out as much as possible. So I want to get something to eat while I'm kind of bored. So I'm going to do that. Maybe go to Diagon Alley, or I enjoy something in Simpsons, or of course Alien Attack, as that I could get in as a single rider multiple times. And I'm walking through Trick or Treat. Trick or Treat. There's Sam. I think the last time I was here, it was before Halloween Horror Nights started, so there wasn't as many of this. He's still kind of creepy. But of course I'm going to enjoy myself. What is under the tarp? I'm going to have to watch some of Tim Tracker's videos, figure out what else happens down here. I know people knock on the doors and there's like angry people, which is probably not scary. Just the look of this place is a little scarier to me than probably it really is at Halloween Horror Nights. Gone through Men in Black Alien Attack 2 times already. I'm gonna grab maybe 2 more and then head for T2. Wait. Well, specifically like I said, I'm gonna maybe grab 2 more, head for T2 in the next few minutes. I'm getting better at my time, but the last time my button, I tried to figure out when to hit my button. I hit it too early and it stuck. I was like, no, why? So this time, I'm gonna wait maybe a few seconds later and hope I don't get a button that sticks. But I'm doing better. If I could break 300, that'd be awesome. Alright, so my last time in, the guy at the front entrance told me, because I do single rider constantly, I can try the kid swap at the top of the stairs. So next time I'm going to do that, but it's already at like 9:36, and I want to get going so I can try to get to Terminator for the first show.
Don't you feel foolish?
This ride is so silly. So silly. I could have probably hit Gringotts at least once, but I was okay with that. My big thing is to hit Terminator, and I want to get to that before. I want to get to that soon. I want the first screening just because I have plans today at 1 o'clock. And after that, I probably won't make it back again today. But I could always come tomorrow because my boyfriend's doing a double and I don't need to officially be anywhere except hanging out with a friend. So I could always hit up everything else tomorrow. I love you tomorrow. It's only a day away. But yeah. So stupid dumbass kid. I cursed a lot. So we're going to head back this way through the crowd for Terminator. If they don't open the doors, well, that's a good thing because then I have a quick restroom stop beforehand.